Get them going early, get them off to a good start. Use that speed, use that pace and agility around the centre clearances.
And he had the stare going, didn't he, Sully? Ready to go. He knew he was on death row as a footballer not that long ago. Now he gets his chance. The Hawks fans are ready to go. 2 seconds to the bounce. Let it rip. The preliminary final.
Into the grand final, opening bounce, not a particularly good one. Umpire Rosebery recalls it. Margetts, Rosebery and Nichols. Big night for them too. Umpire throws it up. Rucks go at it. Vardy taps it down. Sewell over the football. Johnson over him. Holding the ball. Johnson.
The cat's head.
Burgoyne told to go. Runs himself into trouble. Then out of it. Lowers the eyes. Beautiful. Under the chest of Franklin. Wheels around in characteristic fashion. Hale is marked about 60 metres out from goal. Hale, another short pass. Gunston slipping away from Guthrie.
Well, we got a bit of just kept finding that free target, that 40 metres out.
Jack Gunston, normally so reliable, shooting at goal. This one is on the way. No exception. Straight through the middle.
Well, this is why he wanted it in his hands, and you've got to lower your eyes and find him because he hits up with the footy, but more importantly, he never misses a set shot at goal. And
a couple of choices. It's in good hands with Guerra. And then again, brilliant passing. Puopolo will take off, you know he will, and then he tries to lace it out to Rioli. Rioli got down low to Bruce. Tackle held on a long time, Mackie. Rioli not quite, Kelly. Mackie hacking it out. It was touched off the boot, so no danger out of bounds on the full boundary throw-in. Well, you talk, Bossy, about the first 2 minutes contest.
Blake at left half back to the run of Mitchell. Mitchell takes something off the kick. Barely to 15. Burgoyne. Mitchell runs on. Hill feigns to give it back. Perhaps he should have. Meat in the sandwich is Hill. High tackle.
High tackle. Hawthorn, high tackle.
Plenty of free kicks.
Hawthorn. He's got him in a headlock. Look. Up. Brad. And 50 metres for high contact.
James Kelly. What was he thinking?
Goes to Blitzavs.
Stay, David.
What a year he's had. Started off against the Hawks in round 1. Stokes. So can they get through the conundrum in front of them? He's popped it up. We've seen a lot of that from Geelong in the last few weeks. Johnson was lurking. Good tackle. And that ball not quite out. I think it's Hodge now. Still not quite out. Bruce trying to get it out.
Hi, Geelong!
It's a free kick to the Cats, is it?
Hi. I saw you get him high, so that's what I... as well. Jordan, that's what I played. Free kicks early. No. Switch on! Switch on! If you hit him in the face, mate, it's a free kick.
So it gets Lewis on. Well, there, against down there. Yep. Well, it's there, isn't it?
to whom, though?
It's got to be so careful. 50 metres.
It's a 50-metre penalty, so...
You can't just whack a bloke 10 metres off the ball. Yeah, it's prohibited contact.
Well...
What do you mean prohibited? You're not allowed to do it.
All his fucking days. OK, Johnson kicks the goal. So the Cats get there first and they're within 2 points.
Humiliation.
Well, interesting, we've seen two of the really experienced hard-head players for both sides, and Kelly and Lewis get emotionally involved.
As the game goes on, but both sides are pushing back really aggressively, really quickly. So if the ball is held up in midfield, massive numbers in the back 50.
Contact 50 metres. You can't just whack a bloke.
Sometimes you can. That's the problem. Grey area. What about before games? As the ball goes down towards half forward, socket off the ground there by Hunt. Goes a long way getting back Gibson. A lot of free kicks in less than 10 minutes of footy. We've had 8 in the game. Oh, Podsy Adley, well done. Podsy Adley plays on. Birchall stayed off him. Pods does well. Modlop in the pocket. 2 men on in the goal square. Johnson pulls rank and puts it through for a goal. 2 in the space of 45 seconds. Under real duress, got away. Rival coaches feeling it right now. Very interesting start. Hard to get a bead on this game. Hill hooks it across the body. It floats down to about 20 metres out from goal. And Hale, can he improve on his last effort?
He's missed 1 from 10. And you have to go back and try and slot one of these.
Now that you've mentioned it, it is. Here he is, 25 metres out then. Hale's kick is on the way and he puts it through. Gee, they needed that. And they lead again, this time by 2.
Normally he's very careful with ball in hand. He hates to waste one. Good kick. Hodge did well as a screen there for Lewis. And now Lewis, beautiful kick he is. Mitchell, speaking of good kicks, none better than this bloke.
Well, you look up, they shouldn't be able to find a spare man here, Hawthorn, if Geelong are on their guard.
Look at that kick of Mitchell's. Well, mark taken. It was magnificent, wasn't it?
It's got to be pinpointed as a metre arc. Is the most likely target area.
Selwood's just had a frustrating start, hasn't he? Now Guerra getting it and going for it and kicking it. Gooey, eh? So, too far for Bruce, but not for Guerra.
Just a couple of signs there from the Geelong defence first, the ability for Mitchell to find it.
Just with Selwood, just feel like he's sort of chasing jumpers for the minute. He'll settle. He's going to be so important. Stokes, outside of the boot. There he is, the captain. Corey got it from Stokes. Measured kick, a good one, Murdoch. Well, he should have taken it. Had the chance. Motlop with great pace, and then check side to goal. You've got to be good to do that. Well, he's got X factor. I mean, that just cuts through a defence like it's a ribbon.
Just so clean. I mean, it is still a little bit wet and dewy out there. It's almost his signature move now for Stevie Motlop, the check side, but he's just got great aerobic capacity to push up as a high half forward.
Circles. Conditions ideal for footy now as he drives it towards the 50, doesn't get there in time. Knocked away by Taylor. Mitchell hand passes along the 50. Hill backpedaling. Smith right with a 50, met the boundary line. Ricochets inboard, taken by Hale to Bruce, 2 steps. Going back, touch right on the line by Duncan. It's a behind. Rioli, quick thinking, but that ball over the line.
The taller opponent. He just knows when to turn his body, not to give away a free kick when he affects a spoil.
Barty in front, over the top Bailey. Out of midair by Johnson. Dangerous situation too, found the middle. Christensen breaks away right on the 50, lines up, long ball. Podsy Adley goes back. Oh, terrific. Big stretch. Lake claiming he touched it. Goal umpire, I think, indicating it may have been. Hang on.
Score review. Goal umpire's call is touched.
Hang on.
It's a goal.
I reckon you're right. By a cigarette paper.
Yep, that's a goal. Let's see if they get it right, eh?
I think they will. What do you suggest?
Can you hear me? Play the goal. The ball was across the line.
All clear goal.
The goal umpire, I wonder if that decision makes next week into the question mark. That's tough, isn't it?
Just every now and then. Absolutely pushing right up and exposing the other way. And it's the missed shots on goal that have come back to hurt many a side in finals, maybe for the Hawks tonight.
Guerra was terrific, but he took them on in the end. He should be gone. The first one was okay, but then he decided to take the next one on. Now Stokes may be too far out. He gives it off. Motlop had to hurry. Hawkins caught underneath. Lake decides to build it away. Corey, who's been kicking goals of late, switches back. Rivers in good hands now. Johnson. He's kicked 3. He is a genius. It was exciting when it went to him because you just knew, didn't you?
You knew he would finish. And the first one, of course.
Great hands out there by Joel Corey, and you just wonder how Steve Johnson can get that much space in a forward 50 when a game's really tight.
Sewell has been quiet, tracks the football. Johnson again, sweeps it out wide. Well, it should have been Rivers' ball. Corey's got it from Rivers, lays it off. Johnson again back in the action, kicks towards half forward, leaping from behind Birchall. Hasn't seen much of it. Crum there nicely. The hand pass came across. It was Duncan. Kick comes in from Motlop, and Hawkins about 35 metres out directly in front. So Tom, can he do it this time? This would be a heavy body shot if he puts it through. It's working back. He's kicked the goal. Oh, Hawthorn, what are they thinking now?
Well, Dennis, I reckon what Alistair Clarkson's thinking, I borrowed Ryan Crowley.
Yeah.
Because they needed
So Murdoch, one game in the last 8, but he did kick 3 goals against the Hawks on a Saturday night. Podsiadly was a big flyer. Christensen trying to sweep it to Bartel. Can Jimmy get it forward? Well played, Gibson. Well done, Varco. Varco, Lake goes down. Varco off the ground. It's a behind. What have you got for a stock on Buddy?
Yeah, that's a partial tear.
They're breaking down. They're labouring to go past centre in this term. In stark contrast to what they did early in the game. High ball towards the wing. In from the side, Blixups falls behind. A chance there for Guthrie. Tried to trap the football. Sewell had it. Hale goes after it. Roughhead did well. Heard the voice. Spotted Bruce. Bruce goes down towards the pocket. Tracking it is Gunston. He's deep in the pocket. Needs something special. Well, it works out okay. That may have been his objective. He bounced it to Hill. I'm not sure it was, but he kicked the goal. Not sure what to make of that kick.
So was he having a shot or did he see Hill there?
He's having a shot. Absolutely no doubt about that. Good result for Hawthorn. I mean, that's a goal. He's just a centre player who can just run. Steve Johnson has elite endurance. He can make
Bartel, sorry. Stay with the action for just a moment. Big Tom slaps it out of there. Not Tom Harley, but Tom Hawkins. Finding a way through Hodge, jams it on the boot, it wanders towards the defensive 50. Johnson outmanoeuvred that time, getting the better angle was Roughhead. He sockers it out of bounds. Crowd won't deliver it. So the Johnson boundary throw in. Dangerous kick. Tossed in, Hale. Over the top, wins it down. All Geelong. Stokes, the snap back towards full forward. In front, the meat and the sandwich. Hawkins dropping the ball awkwardly was Lake. As a result, not much purchase. It bounces towards the defensive 50. Murdoch wanted his left side too easily. Gets away from Hill. Drives it in from the 50. Long ball. Podsiadly knew he had help on the ground. That was brilliant. Brilliant by Podsiadly. Found the biggest man on the deck, Vardy, and Vardy hooks it through.
Great call, Dennis. Absolutely spot on. It was so clever, wasn't it? Well, Dennis called it so well, and this is brilliant by Podsiadly.
Isn't it? Yeah, how he read where the play was, knock it back inboard so often the forward will be there.
Well done, Burgoyne. Puopolo and Corey go for the same footy. They might have hit. Oh, Selwood, high tackle. Getting away now, kicking to full forward. Hawkins has looked good tonight. Ball at ground level. They're under the pump, the Hawks. This might be the moment of the first half right now. Corey tries to whip it away. No free kick paid. It's a hot footy. Who's going to come out with it? Lewis down low. Can't quite get it clear. Guthrie, give it to Johnson. They do. Stevie's kicked 3. He's kicked. Oh, I wish it had gone through. Not because I want them to win. I just love him.
This is the ball use here. 2 types of courage in footy, putting your head over the ball and then using it aggressively with courage. Back your leg in. That's what Hawthorn need to do now.
Esguerra looks okay. Took a heavy knock moments ago. Finds Hale. 65 metres out, Hale. Gunston on the move. Takes the mark. Just inside the 50. Men on the mark will be fine. I just get the feeling that Hawthorn's legacy, the legacy of this group of players, is almost on the line tonight. Gunston's kick is good. He loved it right off the boot. Struck the sweet spot. Gets his second.
So Taylor releases Johnson. Now they... Dangerous kick. Good mark, though. Blitzard. Guthrie. Did okay. Now the pressure's on. Rioli will be dangerous here. Looks up. Can't quite get one or the other, but he gets to Roughhead. Down the line, Burgoyne should kick a goal. He does. Hawthorn right back in it.
Amazing.
It's just the turnovers, aren't they? For both teams, they kill you. They do.
That was the final kick, but it was the tackling pressure up at half forward that turned the ball over that Gave Hawthorn that scoring opportunity even tonight. We've seen it.
Selwood intended for Johnson. Too tall. Back goes Hale. Lays it off. Here's Lake towards half forward. Ill-directed. They missed by Hunt. Golden opportunity behind. Gunston couldn't believe his luck. Gives a hand pass across to Burgoyne. At close quarters, he gave it to Puopolo. Now it's with Franklin. Franklin goes long. It was touched. Down in the pocket, Rioli. Uncomfortable situation for Rivers. Mackie comes in and gets a boot to the footy and just gets it away from Bruce. And across time remaining in the half, 1:40 as they work it around the outer side. Hill's got it now. Little chip past his space. And Hale, nobody near him. 70 metres from goal. Franklin cruising past. Sends it inside the forward 50, just changing the angle of attack. Runs free at the back. Gunston with a chance to kick his third, and he does. Outside of the boot, rolls it gently through, and suddenly, against all the odds, the Hawks lead it by 2 points. Quite remarkable.
Really dangerous long ball in here. The ball, crucial ever, keep the ball in front when you're playing deep across half-back. That'll infuriate Chris Scott. The ball just goes over the back. Didn't have anyone at the anchor there. Gunston.
Medium sizes doing the damage. Gunston one end, Johnson at the other.
What a response.
Corey Enright being out of the side. I mean, it's not that Jimmy's not a great defender. It's the fact that
It's the height, isn't it?
Yep.
Duncan only as far as Burgoyne. Dennis has spoken a bit about him. He's been really good, Burgoyne. 23 finals. It's a great CV that he has. Pops it up. Hale. Yep, Hale again.
What is happening, though, despite that,
He's had the last 6 scoring shots, Hawthorn. Look at the inside 50s. They're going through a period of domination. This to give them the biggest lead of the night for them, and he's got his second Hale, and that was an important opening goal of the second half. So they've kicked the last 4 goals.
Attitude was right. Kelly, searching kick inside the forward 50. They queue up, and Lake, with confidence, came to meet the football. Ryan Lake demanding something of Bailey. Can't get to it. Stokes has got it. Burns off Bailey. Kicks across the ground. Johnson.
Two reacts quick, Johnson.
Turn the ball over.
Steve Johnson then, kicking at his 4th. And they can do with it. And he's got it. Johnson delivers. Sorted out down there while they're winning football in midfield. Murdoch goes for distance. High ball towards the wing. Stratton is there. Lining it in from the side. Bailey, the tallest man, kicks inside the forward 50. Bruce again. So at least he's getting some practice.
otherwise the monkey just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Not only on the individual, but on the team too. It saps confidence, doesn't it? So Bruce, 45 metres out, has redeemed himself, puts it through. That was the old 7-point play.
Really solid response there from the Hawthorn teammates. You've got a sense he'd missed a couple, and he has been a reliable.
Says a lot for his temperament, doesn't he? Such a great reader of the play, and he's been missing those shots, but he got that one home, so that monkey sort of slips off the shoulders for a moment or two. Traffic off a step. Mitchell's in a good spot. Well done, Johnson. Very well done. Kelly, Podsiadly. Wobbling. Now, this will be interesting. Where does it fall? Coming to the back. Who's got the leg speed? Selwood did well. Has to backtrack. Varco, we know he can run. Vardy, he's athletic. Turning. Going to centre half forward. Well done, Vardy. And Bartel takes the mark. But this is massive. This is huge. It's not easy. It's a good kick. He's a good player. And Geelong again are close enough.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, is it?
Must be.
So they had 9 shots on goal, Gunston and Hale between them. Bartel just worked Birchall cleverly. Motlop, sloppy kick. Murdoch. Pace, well done. Here is Caddy on the ground. Good kick. Hawkins probably too far out. They're on here though. And good kick. Well done, Geelong. Transition footy to Selwood. And Selwood could go back and kick his well, he's been called to play on, and he dobs it anyway. Yep, that's his 30th goal for the year. And Geelong close. They don't close, they go to the front. They've been very, very efficient, Geelong, haven't they?
Yep.
What have you got for us, Timmy?
Whitecross has been activated, and Bailey, as is normal and usual for Hawthorn, has been taken out of the game.
Cats by a point then on the way down. Hale slapped at Goldwood. Blixarbs is in there. Duncan loops a hand pass over the top. Oh, it was Stokes or Christensen, not sure. Christensen it is who's down. Meantime, Guthrie burst to 50. Vacant goal square. They get back, not in time.
Down in the centre square as
it is Stokes.
This is happening too.
Big on a couple of fronts.
Probably the most interesting thing is that Bailey's been subbed and Hale's injured right now.
Interesting sub anyway. We see the Hale one here. He's just landed awkwardly on his leg and in the Stokes collision.
Yeah, that's body on the ball, I think. So that's just a good hard body contact bump.
And the goal, the Hale or the Bailey substitution is fascinating, because I'm with you, Lee. I think Hale looks the most natural forward for Hawthorn at the moment.
So Robb's had a good game. Wonderful running goal moments ago. Boundary throw in. Vardy up very high, slaps it down. Whitecross the sub in the action to Lewis. Dangerous situation here for Geelong. Well played Lonigan, slaps it across to Duncan. Under pressure, kicks it still inside the 50. Taken by Birchall. Birchall couldn't get boot to ball. Barco took him down. Rioli. Wonderful smother there of Shields by Blixarbs. Comes to Kelly. Kelly's looping hand pass out wide. Mackie runs into a dead end. Managed to get boot to ball. Gibson feeds it back. Mitchell measures the options decisively.
Go, Brady. Pressure.
Wonderful decision.
Captain, composure.
He's been superb, but so far still not enough for the lead. Just to pull it back to a point. Burgoyne's kick is on the way. That's better. Kept his nerve. They've got two.
Hawthorn coming back well. Burgoyne's kicked a couple. Mitchell's been superb. Franklin. Good smother though. Coming from Johnson. Back to Saul. Corey tries to corral him. Gunston so important. Banging back. Hale for Rioli. Yep, paid. Well paid, and then the advantage. Unbelievable. How could that be advantage? The kick forward, and Kenny's taken a beauty against Birchall. This can really hurt. Motlop swinging the handball. Ponziadli. Oh, no. He had Hawthorns on his own. That was one of the most remarkable, bizarre umpiring decisions.
He's coming away with the football, but Vardy clearly marked it. So the ground seething at the moment. Kick inside the forward 50. Varco kept out of the contest by Bruce. Whitecross goes back. Well played by Caddy. Varco gives it to Motlop. And Motlop steers a throw. He's done it again. Third term last week. He's got his second now. And we've got a whistle. And the goal umpire is uncertain. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got everything.
Okay. Score review, please. Umpire's call. If it does, just wait for me to get it out of the way before you kick it.
So I might confirm the goal.
Goal. All clear goal.
Well, it was impossible to see, really. I couldn't turn the decision around. Chivaco was
just inside the attacking 50, almost three-quarter time. Geelong a couple of times, in fact 3 times in the term, down by 10 points, got the next goal. Now they've got the lead by 8. Puopolo off the ground. Stokes, brave recovery. Hit hard earlier in the term, kicks it down towards full forward. Big leap at the back from Hodge. Motlop arrives quickly, flicks it over the top. Taylor is through. Taylor, the finesse, the finish, and the Cats will be hard to catch. That was superb by Harry Taylor. Took the ball, didn't...
So he's always drawing the football.
I think Roughhead might have been the direct opponent, but he just got called to the footy. I mean, basically all of a sudden, now Taylor's the forward and Roughhead's the defender.
Mop's having a huge influence, isn't he?
There's 4 guys right now in this quarter. They've been enormous. That will be the reason why Geelong win. Selwood, Johnson, Mop.
Duncan. Your goal here would be absolutely crucial. Corey pushed, getting forward. Hawkins releasing. Murdoch's quick. Gang tackled. Caddy again. Toe poking to Christensen. Back turning. Can he find someone? Goes forward. Stokes nearly. It's out the back. Hawthorn are on the back foot. Shields has got to be careful. It's out on the fall against the Cats. And it's a Hawthorn kick.
Stop. That's not giving away a silly free kick here. Hold on. That's off a shin, but I couldn't tell who shin that came. Okay. Can you see? Can you see, Johnny? No.
It's off Geelong.
Okay, you're not sure we're going to have to throw it in. Okay, because I don't know who's coming up either. Okay, so let's throw it in.
Well, it's a Hawthorn kick, but that's... they can't use the video there, can they?
Got the rub of the green here, the Cats. A couple of big decisions going their way.
18 seconds remaining. Can they snatch a late goal and stretch the lead? Blixabs was up. Hale, Murdoch goes with the right boot. And I think he's got it. He has. Jordan Murdoch. Well, that will be played over and over again. As Bruce called it, it was the wrong call. And the Cats swooping on the opportunity, a half chance in the dying seconds of the third term. And now it's almost a match-winning lead. They're up by 20. Will they make it 12 straight? It's looking that way.
Ball stays in your area, you always got a chance of sniffing out a goal. That was a fantastic kick out of the middle of the pack, but clearly the ball's in that part of the ground. You only needed is to get a quick side.
All over the Hawks.
Chappie. What must he be thinking? Suddenly, the future looks a lot brighter. Duopolo falling to the ground. Sewell drives inside the forward 50. Franklin going back with Lonigan. Lonigan did well to get a fist. Off the ground by Franklin. Great work by Bruce. They get the first then. Wasn't pretty.
It's clever Bruce, isn't he?
He's going to have to kick 2 or 3, I reckon, Franklin. I mean, out of necessity now, they have to play forward 50. And
2 goals from forward 50 stoppages.
To get around Stevie Johnson,
yeah.
Joel Selwood.
Johnson's lurking here at the back. Caddy running hard. Made a contest. Stratton out the back. Here is Johnson twisting, turning. Ball, he hasn't got it at the moment. And then Caddy standing up with Stratton. Stratton winning it. Good tackle, and then belting at Mitchell, and a boundary throw in. Geelong would love to get a goal.
Boundary throw in just outside the 50. Geelong's way. Vardy straight down to Johnson. Helped in the kick, I think. Kelly may have got the boot to that one. Comes across to Caddy, who's getting involved now. Caddy goes with the outside of the boot, and that's a big goal for the 20-year-old.
Huge impact. Josh Caddy was substituted on for Josh Hunt.
Tell to bring it in then. Kicks outside the defensive 50. Roughhead, quiet night. Misjudged that one. Birchall at the back, gives it off. Stratton across to Mitchell. Played his heart out, Mitchell. Kept his head there, looking for somebody. Kicks inside the forward 50. Over the top, almost Gunston. Arriving quickly as Kelly tackled. Christensen. Well, he found a way through. Gets a hand pass to Bartel. Live ball in the square. Burgoyne applies the pressure. As a result, Hill with a chance. Hill puts it through. Wonderful work by Burgoyne. Forced the error.
Well, they get speed on the game. Yeah. Flick the handball on, keep speed on the game. If Geelong try to slow it down, you have to quicken it up.
G. Lewis was good. Mitchell's kick to a paddock now. Massive here. Rioli taking off. Lonigan still with Rioli. Real chance. Hawthorn are in now. Rioli pinpoint, kick the full forward. Burgoyne with Mackie. What a big play. Burgoyne gets it back. Gunston's got 4. And they're coming now.
Got the game in space there. Cyril Clark.
One of the rare occasions where, in fact, they got caught offside in a sense, the Geelong defence. They got caught upfield and Hawthorn beats their hold easily.
So those set shots, But Hawthorn with a little bit of momentum now. They're dominating the field play. Franklin leaving it for Mitchell. Mitchell, clever kick, getting the ball forward. Guthrie worked it well, trouble. Handball over the top. Bruce, well done. Rivers, Lewis, brilliantly. Gunston, Burgoyne to put them in front. He doesn't miss. He's kicked free. Hawthorn back in front.
This might be the adage first team to 100 wins.
Is it that slightly for the week off? You play the whole season to try and earn the second week of the finals off, so you're just a little bit fitter, fresher going into the preliminary final. Is that just that slight difference?
Well, the important thing is the game is not won. So Hawthorn, to get themselves in this position, have had to quicken up the game. This game is far from over, so if they try to slow it down, you can pretty much guarantee Geelong will do the reverse.
Motivation plays a huge role here. Hawks stung by last year's grand final.
Richo?
Yeah, it's time to win the game.
What a game. As I said before, unbelievable, the contest between these two clubs. Bartel for distance, tired kick, up to midfield. Well, it works out okay. Harry missed the target, though. Across the ground it goes, well played by Hale. Strength on Blitzarves. Sliding in there was Caddy. Down goes Corey. Over the top comes Sewell.
Big ball. Gee, they were out there. Big ball. They were out there. Fantastic play by Hale.
Lonigan short. Gets to Stokes on the bounce, still inside the defensive 50, smothered by Gunston. Stokes a second opportunity, lays it off to Duncan, runs away from half-back, kicks it up towards the wing, bounces off the chest of the hard-hitting Podsy Adley, tries to give it to Murdoch, knocks it forward. Thinking about the soccer was Hodge, on the assist was Shields, in goes the valiant Mitchell, he's tackled and dragged down, ball releases, Joel Corey, the veteran, crashes into the pack, Stokes kicks it 20 metres, taken by Sewell, measures the options, and finds a man in the clear, Gunston.
And we know Hawthorn generally is so good at this. Birchall, can they get another one? Ruffy's in a good spot. Oh, great mark. Duncan coming across. Poor kick a moment ago, but that was a fantastic mark. And again, they just go straight up the ground.
Stratton over the top, what a wonderful mark.
Need composure.
Couple of big marks.
They've lost it Geelong
this year. 3 games against the Cats, 37, 36, 37. Geelong one last chance. They've got to get it out of here. Back it goes to Mitchell. Make it 38.
Need a mark.
Back to Mitchell again. Can they turn it over? Saul. Twisting. Turning. Puopolo breaking Taylor's tackle. Getting it to the pocket. Gunston's kick right to full forward. No mark.
Oh,
that's the worst result.
Yes, they didn't want a point.
Got Burgoyne behind play. They're just ready for the one that comes out at least, Hawthorn.
Can't be a draw. We know that. Johnson's kick's brilliant. How did he do that? Play on call. And now free kick to Motlop. Surely umpire. No. Johnson gets it from Selwyn. Stevie J floating to centre half forward. Varco still with Varco. This to tie the match. He's missed. He's missed.
He's been a luxury in the finals.
Well, the Kennett curse, 5 points, half a minute to go.
Burgoyne, wonderful game, short. Hodge.
About now, players would know now there's only about half a minute to go, so Hawthorn know that, Geelong would know that.
Hodge will go for distance around the outer side and close to the boundary line. Pack assemble out there. Podsy Adley, first hand to it. That's an important ball. Hale to Shields. We're down to 9 seconds. Hawthorn on top. Puopolo's got it. Hand passes to Roughhead. Get the hearse for the curse. It comes down towards Rioli. He'll mark and kick after the siren. I don't think the umpire has heard the siren. It's going. They've won. Hawthorn have won in a stunning game of football at the MCG. Hawthorn to the grand final. What a match. They've raised the bar yet again, these two clubs. The former Prez is very happy. That man is heartbroken. So gallant tonight, Geelong. But Hawthorn will play the winner of Fremantle and Sydney.